First Greek myth, The Secret of Pandora Box. Catalyst, Pandora, a beautiful woman and a gift from the gods. Artemis, a good man. Long ago, at a time when the world was new, people lived happy and contented, and there was no trouble or worry in the world. Now, there was a man called Artemis who had lost a friend, but he longed for the wife to share his life. One day, there was a knock at Artemis' door. When he opened it, a beautiful woman was standing on his doorstep. "My name is Pandora," said the woman. "The gods have sent me here to look after you. Why don't you come in?" said Artemis, smiling. Inside the house, Pandora looked around. It was a nice home, but it was in a mess. There was a lot of work to be done. She tied up to the wash the dirty clothes, then she cooked the delicious meal. Artemis was impressed. "Where did you learn to cook like this?" Artemis asked. Pandora smiled. "I don't know," she said. "I can't remember my past. All I knew is that the gods sent me here to look after you." Artemis couldn't help but think that it was all a bit strange. But who was he to grumble about having such a beautiful woman to take care of him? As Artemis ate, Pandora went from room to room, opening all the chests and the cupboards. "You're a very curious girl," said Artemis. "I like to know where everything is," said Pandora. In the cellar, she found more chests, but one looked different from all the others. The wood was very shiny, and the lid was held down with a rope. "Where did you get this lovely chest?" Pandora called out to Artemis. "It was sent by the gods too," Artemis told her. "But I was told never to open it." "What is the point in having a chest that you can open?" thought Pandora. "What on earth can be in it?" Suddenly, Pandora thought she could hear voices coming from inside the chest. "Pandora, help us! Let us out!" They seemed to be whispering. Pandora was puzzled. When she heard a knock on the door up there, it was Artemis' brother. "Come and meet Pandora," said Artemis say. "She was sent to me as a gift from the gods." "Another gift from the gods?" said Artemis' brother. "Be careful. I think the gods may be trying to trick us." "Why would they do that?" asked Artemis. "Pandora is not a trick. She is the best thing that has ever happened to me. Don't worry." But perhaps poor Artemis should have worried. That night, Pandora lay awake. She was sure that she could hear the voice calling to her from the chest in the cellar. "Pandora, help us, let us out." Pandora remembered what Artemis had told her about not opening the chest, but the voices were getting louder and louder. "Please, Pandora, set us free." Slowly, silently, Pandora made her way to the cellar. "Just one little bit won't hurt," she said to herself. "Then I'll close the chest again forever." Carefully, she undid the rope and lifted the lid. There was longer inside the chest. Then the lid flew back to the thousand of dark shadows swarmed into the cellar. They flitted around, buzzing and hissing. The noise woke Artemis, and he ran downstairs to the cellar. "Oh no!" he cried when he saw the chest open and the shadows flitted everywhere. "Pandora, what have you done?" "Something got out," whispered Pandora. "It wasn't my fault. I only opened the lid a little." Artemis looked around at him in the hour. One of the shadows hissed, "I am Fear. These are all my brothers and sisters. We are cursed sent by the gods to punish people for the wrong that they could do." Pandora felt awful. But just then she noticed one tiny creature left inside the chest. "Who are you?" asked Pandora. "I am Hope," said the creature. "I sneaked into the box when the gods weren't looking. My job is to help undo the works of the nasty creatures." Gently, Pandora carried Hope outside and watched it float away on the air. "Remember," Hope called back to the Pandora, "wherever there is trouble, I will be there to help." Some people say that Hope is still flying around the world today, bringing the help to those who need it. The end.